Alright, so one of the best ways to meal prep, whether it's by day, a few days, or a full week, is to know what you're going to eat. One of the apps that I do use is PlateJoy. So if you're not using PlateJoy, you might want to get in on that because it helps you create your own meal plan. So when it comes to creating your own meal plan, it asks you a couple of questions. So you can actually reset this as often as you need. But it'll say you can personalize a little bit more, and then it'll start with the new questions that you can go by. But I already have a menu in place. Sometimes I change it every once in a while. So, and then I kind of make it my own. But PlateJoy really helps with definitely creating your own meal plan if you don't have one to follow or guide by, or you have your own specific things that you want to eat and how you like to eat. Whether it's keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, they cater to all diet styles. So try using PlateJoy to help you decide what your meal plan is going to be, and then you want to make sure that everything is kind of laid out for you to get started. So right now I have quinoa that's going, and then I have 2 boiled eggs that is getting ready for my salad. So much better. This is going to be for breakfast. So yes, I have 2 eggs that are going on right now. I have my quinoa that's going to go with my kale and my salmon, and then I have a salad that I'm going to have, so that's what the 2 boiled eggs are for. But this video is going to be about making simple, like, things that you can make for breakfast or even for lunch that can be done in bulk. You can eat as many as you want. I actually have a 12 pan cupcake a 12 cupcake pan, but I'm just going to use the 6 for today because it's only going to be for the 2 days. But I have these are like silicone. You can find them just about anywhere, Myers, Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond. And I'm going to actually use these to make my egg muffins. That's what I'm actually going to be making. So this idea I've seen on Pinterest quite often, but it was brought back to my attention by one of my clients. If you're watching this video, Latrice, thank you for bringing this back to my attention. I'm pretty sure this helped everybody else in the group as my clients. But that's what this video is going to be. And I'm actually going to be using this oven. I've been using it quite often. It's called the NuWave Bravo XL. It's just an extra oven because, to be honest, the oven that I have right now, it only works best on broil. So I have to get a new oven. But once I get a new oven, that would be awesome, because then now I have 2 that I can work with to make my meal preps easier for me, and I can walk away and do whatever I need to while the ovens are timed. So this one is timed. It does just about everything. I have to plug it in first, right? So it does just about everything. It does air fry. You see that? It does air fry, it reheats, waffles, bake. It does just about anything you need for it to do. And it's set timer, it preheats, it does everything. And it has an automatic timer setting, so you can change the timing setting if you need to, and you can also change the temperature as well. But that's where I got this from NuWave. You've probably seen it all over Instagram, all over Facebook lately. And I decided to get one, and I've been using it quite often. And it's because the oven that I do have, it only works on broil. So I have it on now for the purpose of making my asparagus tips. So I could put my asparagus in the NuWave oven, but I think I'm going to put them in the oven because I just want to broil them really quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my meal prep.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
with this oven, it's on. So what I actually do is I press the menu, and it actually allows me to select which I'm going to do, whether I'm going to broil, bake, reheat, air fry, whatever I want to, and it has pre-settings that are already there. So I'm actually just going to bake the two items. They're at 350. I usually like to go a little bit higher than that, somewhere around 4. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. And then I'm just going to press this button in, and what it's going to do is it's going to blink until it is preheated. So this is the preheating stage. So it's going to blink, and it's not the same for all of the settings, but for bake it is. So if you see this happening, that means it's pre. It already gives you the idea that that's what's happening, the temperature that you're using, and it's coming from top to bottom, and you have your fan on the inside. So I really like this. So you can actually see on the inside that it's starting to heat up. Alright, so now it's ready, and so it's blinking this 5. I'm going to go ahead and put my eggs in here. So I'm going to turn it sideways, so I'm going to put both in there. But it's letting me know that it's preheated already. It usually has a beeping noise, and then I will see that happening. And then when I close it, put everything in and close it, and I press the center button, it starts off with a timer at 25 minutes. So you can see that it has its pre-settings. You can change the pre-settings. So if I want to actually do this for a little bit longer, 30 minutes, I can do that. So I'm going to do it for 30 minutes because I've done this a couple of times and I just prefer it that way. And then it cooks on its own. Most people don't know, and I have to be honest, including myself, there is a difference when you are cooking with olive oil and extra virgin olive oil. Now, I've always been using coconut oil. That's just been my thing. So I use the spray because it's a lot easier. It is a little bit cheaper. Pam is even cheaper, but I don't like what's going on with the ingredients and what they're using for Pam. For example, like I still have this, so I'm going to continue to finish it off, but I bought a whole bunch of these in coconut oil, and I believe I have extra virgin olive oil as well. But what you need to know is that there is a difference in the use for extra virgin olive oil and then just for olive oil. So there is a difference. If you read the bottles, it's very clear as to what the use is. So it has a light taste. It says it's perfect for high heat cooking, stir frying, and baking. So this type that's a lighter green or extra light or whatever, if you see that it says it's for cooking, then that's when you should use it. Now, if it says extra virgin olive oil and it's usually a darker green or a darker green bottle, it'll tell you it's for dressings and marinades. So I'm going to be using the extra virgin olive oil for this quinoa and kale salad because it's better for salads, and that's exactly what I'm going to be making. So I cook with this, and I use this for salad dressings or after everything is prepared and cooked. Alright, so when it comes to preparing protein or meats, I'm more of a tilapia and salmon girl, so that's me, more so salmon than anything. But I do have favorite seasonings that I tend to use. I use nutritional yeast a lot on eggs, on salads. That's pretty much it. But these are my favorites. I like lemon pepper the most. Brown sugar bourbon from McCormick. So you know, finding these at Walmart, the larger ones, because this is the one I typically tend to use the most. And then the roasted garlic and herbs are my favorite spices. So when it comes to, and I don't want to say spices, I would rather say seasonings instead. When it comes to preparing my salmon, or any type of poultry, not poultry, fish, I tend to like kind of prep it this way first before I put it either in the oven, or I will do it right on the stove top. I like to sear one side to the other, so 5 minutes one side, 5 minutes the other. I prefer it that way because it's juicier. So here I use the coconut oil spray. I'll use whatever pan, but right now I just prefer to use cast iron for now. Alright, so I only got 7 minutes left on my NuWave oven for my, you can see it's done. I'm going to take my asparagus out and just let the rest of this cook for the rest of the 7 minutes. And it pretty much shuts off. I've actually left this in here, and that means that it's done, but it's not continuing to cook. So that's what you want, where you end up burning your food. So thanks to the beautiful Latrice, we have these muffins. They're egg muffins, and they're great for quick breakfast. Alright, so I haven't used this feature yet, but I do have some frozen shrimp that's in here that I'm going to grill in this actual oven. So I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to go to cut it on. I'm going to do menu, and then I'm going to keep pressing until I get to frozen. Then I'm going to put this in. It should give me about 20 minutes to let it thaw out. I'm probably not going to let it last that long or do that long. Probably going to bring it down to about 10, and then I'm going to go ahead and grill that. Alright, so while everything is kind of thawing out, I'm going to sit here and kind of get some work done. So I have like a couple of offices. I have my computer in my studio in the basement. I have my computer in my bedroom, and then I have my computer here. I have 3 computers. I have my computer here in the kitchen, because this is where I can get a lot of work done. I prefer it this way. I can also go out and eat, it doesn't matter, or go out and work at a like Starbucks or a Panera Bread or what, somewhere healthy that I can sit and actually get some work done. So some other things that you can do to prep for like breakfast, these are called chia seed pudding. So what you do is you would use about 2 tablespoons, if not a little bit more, of chia seeds. And with chia seeds, you can add coconut oil, almond oil. I wouldn't prefer you just do water, because the taste, we want something to taste good. So I used coconut creamer and half water, so that it's kind of almost like coconut milk. So that's what I did, and I put these in the refrigerator. So I have 2 of them. And the reason why this one is really full is because in the morning what I do is I put frozen fruit into it and let it sit in the refrigerator a little bit longer, and then it's like really like icy kind of thing. It's really good. Chia seeds are known for being good on fiber. They're good for protein. They're good for the digestive system. It gets you moving, let's just say that. And it's a good breakfast, or a good like alternative for ice cream, cookies, cakes, pops, stuff like that you tend to eat late in the evening. If you like dessert, this is something that's really good. You can do more than just fruit. You can put brownies in it, I know. You can put this in your salad. So let me show you guys what it looks like, because I'm going to eat that. So yeah, these are chia seeds. So superfoods of the Aztecs, that's what they call it. But I came back to this remembering looking at some things on Pinterest and actually on the PlateJoy app for my particular meal plan that I chose. So this was on there, and then it got back into the pudding thing, so I started putting these back into it. So I'm gonna eat the one that has berries in it. I have strawberry, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries in this. It's really good with strawberries and bananas. It's good with apples. It's just good overall. So my suggestion to you is definitely use almond milk or coconut milk or a creamer of something and add a little bit of water to it and let it sit overnight. Put your frozen fruit or whatever you like to put in it and have it for breakfast. Or you can have it as a night snack, because this one is probably going to be for tonight. Alright, so it's defrosted. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use, it comes with this, which is like an air fryer. And then it also comes with this for grilling and baking and all of that other stuff. So I'm going to use this. I'm just going to put these on here. So I'm not really going to move them. And then I'm going to put my sweet potatoes on here. Coconut oil on them. My shrimp, I'm just going to put the seasoning into it. Kind of cover it. Grill this. So grill gives me 400 degrees. When I press it, it's going to preheat, and then I will be able to see what the timing is for it. Alright, so having this setting on grill is actually new to me. All it does is it keeps blinking the preset for the temperature. So, but it's cooking, and it's been cooking for a little bit. So it's actually mimicking like putting your food on an actual grill. So I'm going to pull this out, see if it's done. So it actually like grills your food. So... oh, that is amazing. Alright, so my meal prep is pretty much done. What I have actually are like extras. So all I have to do is add in, you know, whatever my vegetables and protein is going to be. More than likely just my protein is going to be in there. But this is what I'm going to have today. I know I'm going to have this today. I know this is tomorrow. And I'm going to have this today. So these are my 3 meals for today. And then everything else I can just use to filter out for the rest of the week before I decide to prep again Wednesday. Now I am going to have to make some things tomorrow. So that's okay. I can set up the time for that. And I tend to try and go ahead and make these every day. That way that I have them for, you know, way ahead of time. So I had 3 already for today for breakfast, and so these are for tomorrow, and this meal is for tomorrow. So I'm probably going to make one more meal for this, and then that kind of filters out for my dinner. So whatever you make, how much of it you make is okay. Having containers makes it a lot easier for you to, I guess I want to say, ration out what your foods are, but just know it's best to eat at least 4 meals a day, every 2 to 3 hours, or 4 at best. But yeah, so my meals are done. I can just place them in the refrigerator and be done with them. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in actually getting this oven by NuWave, you can look down below in the description box. I got some information down below where you can get this. It is very much affordable, but I was able to get a coupon code from them, so you can check that out too, or you can use the coupon code for it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was very informational. Stay tuned. I will be doing a lot more meal prep videos. Keep in mind, today is the first day starting off the 30-day challenge. It is not too late to get started. Just start when you're ready. Watch these videos. They will help you to understand how to enter into it and how to be a part of my community so that you're able to get even further coaching. I will see you guys in the next video.